Hello, entrepreneurs. Let's talk vision. One thing about entrepreneurship is that entrepreneurs see things that other people simply don't see. We can be in the same environment, see the same things, the identical things, like our eyes can see the same thing, but an entrepreneurial mind will see an opportunity where somebody else will just see a mess or a dead end or see nothing at all. That's the difference between an entrepreneur and some, which is somebody with vision, and somebody else who is just a regular worker or just an average person. Not putting anybody down, but I'm just telling you. One thing about entrepreneurship, and I tell everybody, whenever you're building your business, I'm doing and breaking down the 7 degrees of separation, the 7 minimum degrees of separation that your business needs from your personal. And one of the things that I always bring out, and I try to remind people, think of where you have worked and where you come from. When you were working and you were the employee, think about all the things that you did. Think about all the procedures that they had. Think about all of the things that they put in place. Think about all of the paperwork, all of the training, all of the rules, all of the systems. There was a system for how you got paid. There was a system for how you clocked in and out or recorded your time. There was a system. They told you, this is what is constitute overtime. This is what is not overtime. This is what you can expect. If you worked in the office side of it, you knew when bills were due and you knew when people owed. Or if you worked in collections, or if you were the salesperson, you knew how much you had to make in order to get commission. There was always some kind of procedure. There was always some kind of plan. As an entrepreneur, the minute you start thinking about and looking at going into business, all of those things which were once a nuisance to you now should become something that you recognize, like, wonder why they did that. Wonder why they put those things in place. I wonder how this affects the bottom line. I wonder what could happen if it's not in place. I wonder why. Why is the company set up this way? Why do we get paid this way? Why do we not accept checks? If we accept checks, why do we charge a fee? You need to start thinking about all of those things, because now as an entrepreneur, you are everything. You are the HR person. You are the payroll person. You are the salesperson. You are the one who is making the commission. You are both the employer and the employee, especially in the beginning. That's why it is so crucial that you figure out right away the things that you should do and the things that you shouldn't do. Now, I have a video out there, and you'll have to go and find it. It's called the 80-20 rule. And 80-20 rule is that there's 80% of things that make your business money that maybe you need to be in charge of and maybe you need to manage. And there's 20% you can outsource. And I am the part of that 20%. I am part of that person that you would outsource, and you would say, hey, I need you to come in and make sure that my paperwork is together. I need you to make sure that I have everything in place, that I have procedures, that I have thought about every avenue and the way that, all of this that I'm building could easily be taken from me because I don't have a procedure in place. Those are the things that make your business a business, along with the bookkeeping. That's why, as a business coach, it's kind of it's an entire package, because you can't just do a few things and pick out a few things that you understand, that you want to do, and say, okay, that's all I'm going to do, and I'm not going to worry about the rest. Growing your business means making sure that every opening, everything that could come back to haunt you, everything that could come back to destroy all that you are building. Remember, this is time from your family. You are cutting off people. You are moving away from people. You are doing things to make a better life. What could be worse than to do all of that and not have everything in place so that you don't lose it? That's why I'm telling you, the devil is in the details. I did a video yesterday about it, and today I'm focused on you just understanding what you see. Go back and think about every place you worked, even if you didn't like it, and I want you to think about and pick out the very best things about, well, you may have considered the worst things, but think about all of the procedures and the things that you did that you didn't quite understand. Once you start looking at that, you are beginning to understand that role as the entrepreneur. And then you'll realize that you have to have some help. Nobody does this alone. Every company, think about it, every company you work for, you went in and you added value to that company. The people who hired you had to see your value and what you would bring to the company. Now you have to be able to look and see those same things. And it takes you moving from that employee level to that employer level. But you're going to use everything that you have learned in the past. It's been your girl, the Queen Bee of Doing Business Better, because I want to see you do it better, baby. Bye-bye.